Welcome back to a new Lead with Confidence. I'm your host, JP Warren, and you are here. You are here in this. I don't even know what I'm rambling right now, but let's talk about this. What these episodes are. These are 10 minutes or less for you to help level up your soft skills. And soft skills are so crucial to our career success because that's 85% of our career success are soft skills. This is how you communicate, influence, and connect with those around you. And today we are diving into your elevator pitch and why it's so crucial to have one. All right. And if I'm giving you this in 10 minutes, I would love for you to take 15 seconds, go out there, leave a review, leave a comment, tell me what soft skills that you would like me to cover so we can dive into that. I love seeing this getting downloaded all across the globe. It's just exciting. It's something that I started new about 3 weeks ago, and it's just kind of cool seeing the impact. We've passed 500 downloads. That might not sound a lot, but it's pretty impressive. Only been doing this for 3 weeks, so I'm loving seeing this impact those around you. Let's talk about elevator pitch, okay? So for the first 3 years of owning my own companies, I did not understand the importance of an elevator pitch. I would often just ramble about what we did. Hey, what do you do, JP? Oh, I do this, I do that, we do a little bit of this, we do that. It sounded like a feature dump. It sounded like my LinkedIn profile, but that's not an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch should not list out, it should not be a brochure of features that I do, because the next thing you know, number one, I'm disconnecting the person from engaging with me. The second thing is it's very me focused, and I sound like I'm rambling a lot like I am right now, but that's okay. It's my podcast. But it sounds like you're rambling. An elevator pitch really does need to kind of introduce who you are and the value you bring in 30 seconds or less, okay? And if you start practicing, and the thing is though, I don't want you to think about, oh, once I'm in the room or once I'm around people, I introduce myself, then I'll kind of deliver my elevator pitch, or I'll figure it out once I get to that situation or scenario. Don't wait for when you need to build your skill sets. Build them before that actual event. You're not going to take golf lessons the day you have to tee off a round of golf. You're going to actually be taking golf lessons before. You're going to practice your skill set before you have to tee off that day. So let's work on your elevator pitch until throughout the day, the weeks, and all that stuff until the networking event. That way, once you get to the event, it's much more smooth, calm, and confident. Okay, so so let's kind of get into this right now. So first off, when it comes to your elevator pitch, you want to be memorable and you don't want to bore the other person and have them disconnect, okay? So really quick, the first thing you have to do, list what you do in plain English. Don't put all these buzzwords in it. I see so many times that people in this industry, in a lot of industries, once they get in the elevator pitch, they're going to start using words like efficiencies, B2B, efficiencies, reduce costs, all that stuff. That is such a blanket statement that a lot of people say, and you're coming across very much like your competition. Excuse me. So try not to have a lot of jargon. Try not to have a lot of buzzwords in your elevator pitch. Just be very clear, like you're talking to like a fifth grader about what you do, okay? The second thing about your elevator pitch is who do you do it for? Right? So for example, my name is JP Warren. I have a Lead with Confidence podcast. I coach teams so I can help them advance their careers so they show up with more confidence in their soft skills, right? So I'm helping professionals, students, executives strengthen their soft skills so they can show up more confident, okay? So talk about kind of who you help and how you help them, all right? And the third thing is the closing is kind of the invite. Hey, I love working with teams about their soft skills and all stuff. What are some areas that you're kind of struggling with or your team's kind of struggling when it comes to their communication skills or their presentation skills, right? And you just kind of start diving into that. And then you open up the conversation, okay? So it's like this, right? Who are you? So it's who are you, who you help, how you help them so they can do what, right? So who are you? Plain English. Who do you help? Who do you the customers you call on, the companies you do, the solutions you provide, how you help them so they can do what? Once you start kind of practicing this, think about this in 4 chunks, right? Who are you? Who you help? How you help them so they can do what? You start filling that without the industry jargon, very high level, not featured nothing, not giving your LinkedIn bio profile, is going to be much more effective elevator pitch than it would be if you just kind of go in there and just kind of wing it and just thinking about, I'm going to list everything that we do, right? I'm going to bore this person to death. And you can always engage. You can always kind of gauge their interest in your conversation when you ever start talking too much. So keep it light, keep it tight. It's not an interview. Who are you? Who do you help? How do you help them so that target customer can do what? Okay? And again, let's talk about this. I often say whenever you are practicing your presentation skills, film yourself, okay? Or if you're in a team, a great way to practice this is if, let's say you have a Teams call or something like that, take 5 minutes and go around the room. Hey, let's all practice our elevator pitches, okay? And start helping each other out, strengthen your elevator pitch. Practice your elevator pitch to deliver this at the grocery line, to a barista, to someone in your office that you kind of need to build your networks with. The more you practice your elevator pitch, the more natural it's going to be, and it's the more authentic it's going to come across. It doesn't want to feel like rehearsed, scripted, or like you're just trying to remember this. And again, if you're waiting to the day of to practice this, you're too far behind. That's like waiting to the day of to go over your presentation that you're going to give at an industry conference. You got to build to that confidence, okay? So let's talk about kind of body language whenever you are delivering your elevator pitch, okay? Smile before you speak, all right? Smile. Slow down a little bit, okay? A lot of times we always rush the conversation whenever we're actually kind of like in the limelight or whenever we're called on. We try to kind of get through our script. Slow it down a little bit, okay? Once you slow things down, it's going to come across a lot more confident, you're going to remember what you're saying, and you're going to remember the delivery that you had to deliver. And remember, smile, okay? And the last thing is, I've always often said this before, said this previously, put your phone away this entire time. Have your phone in your pocket. And after you deliver your elevator pitch, that's when you kind of start having those conversations that go beyond the, who are you, what do you do, or who do you work for? You can actually start diving in better conversations that way. So work on your elevator pitch. Work on it with your team. Film your elevator pitch, right? Practice it. Do a bunch of modifications to the elevator pitch until it feels natural, until it feels smooth, until you can go to a 5th grade class and they will understand what you do. Don't do industry buzzwords. Don't sound like your LinkedIn profile. Don't sound like your company's LinkedIn profile page, right? Make it authentic, make it genuine, put a little human side behind it, okay? So who are you? What is it? Who are you? Who do you help? Who are you? I don't know why. This is the 6th episode that I'm doing today. So who are you? Who do you help? How do you help them so that they can do what? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, thanks for tuning in to Lead with Confidence. Appreciate you being here again. If you know someone that could actually use these type of skill sets and frameworks, please feel free to share it with them. And we'll see you soon on the next episode of Lead with Confidence.